Hello and a very warm welcome to Borders Rugby Special. This afternoon we've returned to Mansfield Park where Hawick take on Selkirk in not only the first Border derby of the Premiership but also the first game in Pool A of the Border League. Last year when these two teams met it was Hawick that came out on top, but Selkirk got oh so close, only losing out by 1 point the last time they played here at Mansfield Park. The winner of this afternoon also gets to take home the Bill McLaren Shield, so there's a lot at stake for both teams and I'm sure it's going to be an entertaining match. Now it's over to the commentators Robin Purdy and Andrew Fleming.
Yeah, you join us here where Selkirk lost their line out in the Hawick half and it's enabled Hawick to move 15 metres or so into the Selkirk half. There was some good play in there by Lewis Ferguson, the fullback. Now it's Patterson to Brunton with a long pass out to Stuart Graham to Jay Linton. Will somebody straight in for Hawick here? It's Kirk Ford's found a gap. Kirk Ford's got McKean. Ford to McKean, and McKean's going to be in for the first try of the game, the big winger, and that is a great try by Hawick, the first of the campaign.
It is, yeah. I think as you said initially, it was Lewis Ferguson in the middle of the park. It pirouetted out of a few tackles, and it was him that really gave Hawick the attacking platform there. And yeah, ball stripped out wide. Kirk Ford's made the break. He's used that space well and out into Ronan McKean. Obviously, as you mentioned, joint top scorer last year, and you don't stop him from there. And yeah, Hawick take the lead.
It's going to be James Batt to throw in. Will he go ahead? No, he's going to job again at the front, and it's going to be held in there. Will Selkirk try and mount something for here, or will they have had enough of this first half and see it out? No, they're going to come, Selkirk. So just outside their own 22 is they're going to be intercepted. Oh, Selkirk, it's been intercepted by Kirk Ford, and Kirk Ford dodged down under the posts. And oh, Andrew, Selkirk, what were they thinking?
Absolutely gutting for them. Obviously James Head did well to win that penalty in their own 22, and I thought at the time they'd just tap and kick out for half time. They've obviously tried to work the ball up that pitch, but I think maybe lack of experience there shown in the long pass, and Kirk Ford the beneficiary, and out of nowhere Hawick will take a lead into the half time.
Back again on the Selkirk side, it's going to be McComb. McComb feeds his fellow forward, that's James Head, using his big tall 6 foot plus frame, and he's held up just short. Now again, here come the forwards. Now that's come out the back door to Hamilton. Hamilton's gone to Grant City. Can Grant City power his way over this Hawick line? No, a good defence again by Hawick, holds Grant City up just short, but Selkirk come round the corner and Selkirk have scored. First try of the day for Selkirk's Ross Nixon, the standoff. It's Ross Nixon with a forwards try, the standoff, and my word, what a great start to the second half. Whatever Scott White said in the sheds there at half time has done the trick. Yeah,
that's what we were hoping for. They come out with a wee bit more attacking mindset, and it's come to fruition straight away.
And that conversion is successful. Hawick 12, Selkirk 13, and there's an injury for Hawick here. That looks like Nicky Little. Up towards the Hawick line, Selkirk just short here. Now it's Monroe Job at the base. Job to James Head. James Head trundling forward. Is James Head over the line? No, he's held up just short. Good carry by Head. Now it's McClymont again. McClymont is under the Hawick post. He's against the Hawick post. Have Hawick held him up there? Have Hawick turned that over? No, it's came back on the Selkirk side once again. Monroe Job, the youngsters in there. Job finds another Selkirk forward, and Selkirk are over for a try under the Hawick posts. A forwards try if ever there was one. And it's the big Polish international Zenon Żwagrak who comes up to the congratulations of his teammates. And Andrew, Selkirk were knocking at the door, and they've huffed and they've puffed and they've blown the thing down.
They have done, absolutely, and Scott White and his coaching staff loved that on the touchline there. Some big fist pumps going ahead, and Selkirk have been very effective here. They had to go through the phases there in the forward play.
Both Selkirk second rows are on the touchline now, so not quite as much grunt coming through from them to that front row, and it's going to be Hawick that are going to try and look and capitalise, but Patterson's fed it out to Donaldson to Brunton to Kirk Ford. Kirk Ford's got McKean, and McKean's going to romp in here. Ronan McKean brings up his second try of the afternoon over on that far side, and it looked like they were going to go for the shunt, Andrew, but that's a lovely move out the back line.
It was a lovely flowing move, and each member in that back line knew their role, and expertly crafted, and Kirk Ford with that lovely floated pass out to Ronan McKean, and you can see why he was joint top scorer last season.
Begins his run up. It's Ford How's he going to strike this? He's hit the post, Kirk Ford. So it remains 20 points apiece. Patterson again to Sean Muir. Hawick not making too much ground here, still in and around the 5 metre, but that's a lovely looping pass by Bailey Donaldson to Ronan McKean. Ronan McKean cuts inside, but the Selkirk defence have done really well there. Patterson, though, the ball's come back on the Hawick side, and again Dalton Redpath is the runner. Will Selkirk get in over that? No, it's going to come back on Hawick's side, and it's Patterson out the back now to Brunton. Brunton's got Mitchell's got a man over here. Has that gone forward? That is a butchered opportunity. Lewis Ferguson was in there for Hawick, and the pass was butchered by Andrew Mitchell, and that's going to be a Selkirk scrum on their own 5 metre line, and that was an open goal, Andrew.
It was, absolutely. You can tell by the groans here in Mansfield Park. That was a huge missed opportunity, and Andrew Mitchell will be very, very disappointed with that.
Both second rows, of course, already on the touchline for Selkirk, but Monroe Jobs went well at line out, and it's Job who's tidied that up at the front there. They went route one with that. Selkirk played it safe, and they've come up traps. So Selkirk now winding down the clock, inching forward here with a rolling ball. It is a good shove, and it's up towards the Hawick 22, and now they've got a penalty. They've got a penalty, and there's a wee bit of afters here. The 2 number 7s. Oh, the 2 number 7s are at it. It's Connor Sutherland and Scott McClymondt. Now what's the assistant? Oh, they're all in here. Bruce Riddle has been dragged out of there by Dalton Redpath, and they're still at each other. Neither of that pair are known for taking a backward step. Now the assistant referee's in here. It was the 2 number 7s certainly that started it, and I thought McClymondt possibly went back for a second bite of the cherry. Connor Sutherland's been yellow carded for Hawick. And there's another player as well. That looks like Ross Nixon. Carrier's got Dalton in the middle once again, and it goes to Dalton. It's won by Dalton, down to Patterson to Donaldson, to Brunton. Brunton's got a man short, but it's gone. Oh, that's a big old hit on Lewis Ferguson. That was Andrew Grant Sutty he came out the line. His timing was impeccable, and Selkirk have driven over that. Selkirk, no, it's been won by Hawick, and have Hawick got numbers on that far side? It's carried in there by Sean Muir. Now, what way will Hawick go with this? Here comes Mitchell. The Selkirk bench screaming for numbers to come back on this open side. They feel Hawick have men here. Carrier with a half break and go. Can he free his arms? Carrier trundles over halfway line. Now it's Patterson. Here comes Donaldson to Brunton. Oh, now there's space here for Hawick. It's Stuart Graham. Graham cuts back in field. He had Ferguson on his outside. Graham takes it over the 10 metre line. Hawick with territory here. Late possession, late drama. Muir again is a willing carrier, and Muir steals another metre or so. Patterson again at the base of that. It's going to be Patterson to Bailey Donaldson. Donaldson to Jay Linton. What can he conjure up? He's carried in there, Jay Linton. Has he held on that fraction too long? Oh no, there's a break on here by Hector Patterson. Oh, Hector Patterson's been dragged down. He's popped out the back door. Hector Patterson at Dalton Redpath. Has he got his support? It's nobody too near him at the moment. Mitchell, I think that is with a carry towards line. Oh, he's lost possession. It's been spilled forward 5 metres from the Selkirk try line. It's been put out by Selkirk, and the referee brings proceedings to a close. 20 points all, Hawick and Selkirk, and oh my word, Hawick in the last 10 minutes or so, they have butchered opportunities, and all credit to Selkirk. However, they have scrambled with all their heart.
We got the draw. I mean, as I say, we'll watch it back. I think we'll feel that we probably could have come away with a win. Then again, Hawick will probably say the same thing. But we're pretty pleased. We've had a few injuries in pre-season as well. Boys have kind of moved into positions when normally aren't at, and they've stuck in well there and showed a bit of character, which we've been kind of lacking last season. And at the end there, we fronted up really well. They were scrambling and they managed to keep it out at the end. And the boys, even that came off the bench, made some massive impacts. Just even defensively at the end, they saved a few tries, I think. But overall probably quite pleased. We got the ball rolling for the start of the season, but we probably could have got more out of it.
Probably the biggest word's frustrating. It was we just didn't fire a shot, if I'm honest. It's know what we've practiced, know what we've worked on in pre-season, but fair play to Selkirk. They didn't let us settle, didn't let us get into our game, and probably come away with a draw as a fair result, if I'm honest.
You're missing a few players due to injuries, and there's been player shuffle, including yourself, moving from centre to 10. How do you feel having that complete control of what goes on today?
I'm pretty happy there. I'm pretty happy. Honestly, I was moving into the back row. I was in the back row, and then I've been shifted back to 10 again. But I think it'll only be for maybe a game or two until Alan's fit and I've got boys back. But I am quite happy playing there. It's just a step in for 12 really. Amazing.
And we've got a couple of under 18s that have stepped up this year, one mainly of Monroe Job, who stepped in at number 8 to fill the big shoes of Hugh McDougall. How do you feel that he's fitted into the team?
He's just coming seamlessly. He's coming easy. He's a young laddie, but he throws himself about, he gets stuck into everything, makes his tackles, carries hard. And today in the line-out, I think he was excellent in the line-out at the front there. He won a lot of ball for us, so you wouldn't tell he's 18-year-old.
And what is the overall aim for Hawick Rugby this season?
If I'm honest, I would say top 4 again. You need to get into the top 4, and if you're in that top 4, you've got a shot of winning the league. So same again, top 4, hopefully a home semi-final, but if I'm honest, just we'll take it week to week and hope to pick up some wins soon.
So it ended up a draw here at Mansfield Park. Maybe not the result that either team were hoping for, but don't think either of them can be disappointed with their performance. Next week we're off to Riverside Park for yet another border derby, again featuring Hawick, but this time their opponents will be Jed Forest. Hope to see you there, but for now, cheerio.